see this how this our brother take expose the Yorubas and the Nigerian government, the atrocities against the Igbos. My people, this one chocotalized me. However, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu remains the only leader of indigenous people of Biafra, and no one can change the fact. I go play you the video, make you hear wetin this our brother talk. He don send a message go give Chike Dozie say make him go start him own and leave Mazi Nnamdi Kanu alone. I say one of our brother don come outside again come tell the general public say Nnamdi Kanu is the Jesus Christ wey in the sea wey dey die for am currently. Hey, my people, let us watch the full videos before we come back and continue. Stay tuned.
Some things are laughable. Nnamdi Kanu have paid all his dues as a Biafran hero, as a legend, as a freedom fighter. He has paid all his dues. The dues that Mandela paid is equal, or even Nnamdi Kanu have even paid more than the dues of Mandela as a freedom fighter. So when I see this, or when I hear about DOS talking about positions in Biafra struggle, I laugh at them. I laugh at them because there are things that are laughable. You have not entered prison. You have not gone to court. Police have not molested you. You want to become a Biafra hero. You want to get position. You're a useless person. You're a very useless person. Before you talk about position as a DOS or whatever you call yourself, you go to prison within Nnamdi Kanu. You go to prison, put you in dungeon. Your father will die, then your mother will die. Maybe you have one hand, then you start talking about position. I will now say, man, this guy is equal to that. Nnamdi Kanu is not your mate. You guys are useless. Nnamdi Kanu is not your mate. Nnamdi Kanu have paid his dues big time. Big time. Nnamdi Kanu speak. You guys should quiet. You guys should calm. Yeah, DOS. DOS my food. Wherever you are, even in America, whoever you are under Nnamdi Kanu. Whatever you are, you are representing Nnamdi Kanu wherever you are. You don't just come and assume positions. Which position are you going to assume? What have you done for the struggle? Share this video to get to all those useless DOS people. All of them, wherever they are, both the people in America, both the people in Switzerland, wherever they are, they should have to understand that there is a man called Nnamdi Kanu that is presently in prison today for Igbo struggle, for Biafran struggle, for the liberation of Igbos, for Nigerian government to put a stop to marginalization of Igbos. And you are somewhere in America, I don't know what you are jobless for DOS position. For I don't even understand. What sacrifice have you done? Which of your election is today because of Biafran struggle? You should first of all come back to Nigeria and declare yourself who you are. Then you establish yourself. You know, yes, this is a DOS man, Biafran struggle movement. Then Nigerian army will pursue you, deal with you, scatter your brain, hit your head on the wall. Do you know what they did to Nnamdi Kanu in Kenya? Do you know what they did to him? Do you know what that guy endured? Today he's still enduring, and you're talking nonsense. Thank you to Mr. Trump, to American cabinet, Congress people that are now speaking for Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu is a Mandela of Igbos. Nnamdi Kanu is a man that you cannot speak ill of.
Jesus nwụrụ maka m. Jesus nwụrụ maka m. Ọhịa m na-anụ since amụrụ m. Jesus nwụrụ n'elu obe, o bupụrụ obe, akpọgburu ya n'obe, akọrọgbago akọrọgbada. Lee onye na-ahụ picture ya here, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the Jesus of my generation, the Jesus of my time. Onye nwa onye na-ebu obe maka m. Jesus ebure m obe. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na-ebu obe maka ndị Igbo, maka ụmụ Nigeria. Onye nwa na-ebu obe. Atụrụ ya mkpọrọ ọ maka anyị, maka m. Ịchọ reject ya, it doesn't matter. Mgbe ọbụla Mazi Nnamdi Kanu achọrọ ya ma ahụ ya na ọnwụgo, ọ nwụrụ maka m. This particular man nwere 100% right and power to live a very comfortable life and forget about all this struggle. But this man anonymous, he left his family, his beautiful wife, his beautiful children, beautiful life in London as a citizen, gị na-abịa gwa m na Jizọs nwụrụ maka m kwensu kpọkpụọ gị ma gị ma Jizọs n'ahụ ọkụ. Jizọs nwụrụ maka m. Jizọs anwụmabụghị maka m. Jizọs nwụrụ maka gị, ọwụ maka m. Ọ tara afụfụ, ọ nwụrụ so that m ga-anwụ. Gaa lee posta ndị mmadụ. Ị ga na-ahụ 20 years, 15 years, 25 years, 30 years. He died so that we will live long. Lee na I live long now. Jizọs nwụrụ maka m.
One way or the other, when we talk, they say we are tribalistic. One way or the other, they will talk, they gaslight us. The fact is that, am I here to discourage unity between the Igbos and the rest of the tribes in Nigeria at this time? Yes, that is my plan. That is my mission. Am I being paid to do it? No, of course. Nobody paid me. I'm doing it on my own. Now, why am I doing it? I'm doing it because the unity is fake. It's a sham fake unity, because the unity is always in demand, always comes when you people need help, when you people are in trouble. But when we are in trouble, nobody wants unity. Yes, and when we try to complain of the way we are being treated, you people will try to discard our feelings. You try to shut us up by telling us that we are playing the victim card. This is an evidence.
See, this is the problem, victim mentality of an average Igbo man. If you can't stop playing the victim all the time, Igbo people will not move forward in Nigeria.
We are playing the victim card. Are we not the victim? Over 250 tribes against only the Igbos, with over 10 countries, including the USSR, as powerful as Russia is, and the fiendish Egyptian pilots dropped bombs in our land over a coup that we did not do. Over a coup that we did not do. There are two evidences proving now that Igbo people weren't actually the plotters of those coups. One is the IBB book launch. The second is this.
After going through some of the, accounts by some of them who participated seriously, especially in Lagos and other things, we came to understand the former governor of Western Nigeria, late Adekunle Fajuyi, was their mentor, was their leader, but nobody knew, because those people were not tried. If they had been tried by Rossi, court martial, during the interrogation and so on, that so many fans would have come, but he refused to try those people. He allowed them to remain inside the prison.
That is the second evidence, that it was even a Yoruba man that planned the coup. But this coup cost us over 6 million of our people and still costing us life till today. And now, after losing millions of our people in the bloody genocide, look at what Gowon is coming out to tell us, that he has malaria. He has malaria. That is why he mistakenly agreed to the Aburi Accord. Your malaria cost us millions of our people. You people want to gaslight us into moving on. You people want to gaslight us into a fake sham unity. You people want to gaslight us. When we talk, you say we are tribalistic. You want us to move on. You want us to forgive. What reparations have been made? What compensations have been paid to our people? What apology have been tendered to us? What steps have you guys taken to foster a true reconciliation, if you really want unity? Or you just want to gaslight us into moving on? I'm telling you today that I'm here to make our people understand their words, because our people don't know their words. A coup that we didn't plan cost us millions and millions of our lives, and 6 decades later we have been vindicated. But yet a man, Nnamdi Kanu, is in jail as a result of that lie that we did a coup. Because it was that coup that brought about the Biafran war. And it's that Biafran issue. That is why Nnamdi Kanu is in jail. So one way or the other, that lie that we did a coup is the reason why Nnamdi Kanu is in jail. Now we have been vindicated that we are not the one that did that coup. The first step should be taking Nnamdi Kanu out of jail. But he's still in jail, and some people want us to move on. You don't treat a wound by covering it. You treat a wound by attending to a wound. If I have a cut in my hand and I just cover it and hide it with my cloth, it will continue to eat deep until it's being infected and might probably cost my life. If I want that wound to go, I will attend to it. What does it need? Why am I injured? Our properties are still outside Igbo land. They call it abandoned properties. Our money that we have in bank before you people gave us 20 pounds. Where's the money? You are going to pay it to us. This is not a call for violence, neither is it a threat. It is a call for the Igbo people to stand down. We will not be part of any violence, or we will not be part of any protest or anything with the rest of the Nigerian states until our needs are met. You can't beat us and ask us not to cry. There are evidence everywhere that we did not cause any coup. pay our reparations and apologize to our people. It's been hard. One way or the other, when we talk, they say we are tribalistic. One way or the other, they will talk, they gaslight us. Even some of our Igbo people come to my comment section to tell me that division is not the... Was there unity before? When unknown government ravaged our land in the east, you people say we are killing ourselves. These are evidence.
You know, when Nnamdi Kanu was in Igbo land, buying everybody, creating ESN, IPOBs, nobody could say anything, even all your governors. They all kept quiet. It wasn't our problem. It is your son, an Igbo man, by the name of Nnamdi Kanu.
They said Nnamdi Kanu is killing his own people. Yes. When our people were being massacred by miscreants, they say we are killing our people over the enforcement of Sitatum, and nobody came to our aid. They say we are killing our people. That is Igbo killing Igbo. Now that it is happening outside Igbo land, look at what the VDM is saying.
There's another Muslim in the Muslim that are enemies to everybody. So one of the ways that these people used to defeat us as Nigerians is by creating enmity between Christians and Muslims.
VDM now remembers that no, it is not all the whole Muslim, or it's not all of them that are bad. Even in the Islam, and there are some people that is Islam inside Islam. Look at it. They said that there is Islam inside Islam. Those Islam inside Islam are the people killing the Islams. But when it was our time, you all said Nnamdi Kanu was killing us. It's our people dying. That we are killing ourselves over Biafra. Trying to carry the Igbo people along in anything unity in this country again. It's like testing a girl who is not interested in you. You know when you are testing a girl that is not interested in you, you know that one word answer. That is what you guys are going to be getting. The only time we moved in unity with you people was during the NSAS, and you see how it turned out. It turned out well. At least we made change. But after then, we decided to pull back. What happened to the end bad governance protest? It was a flop. What happened to the bandit and Tinubu must go protest? It was a flop. The reason why is because our people are not participating. I personally called for our people to withdraw. Now we understand our words in this country. This is not a threat to the Nigerian state. This is not a call for violence. It is a call for, you know, if there should be peace, let reparations be made to our people. Let compensations be made. Take a great step, a bold step toward the genuine reconciliation. Because if this reconciliation had been made long ago before now, I won't be here making this video, and then we wouldn't be seeking for Biafra. But it's because we carry a pain in our hearts. Every Igbo man has a pain in their hearts. It is being transferred from generation to generation, from parents to parents. My parents transferred me because they told me the story, and it is paining me deep in my heart. Of course, I will tell my children until reparations are made and a genuine reconciliation is conducted. Do you understand? That is when this whole thing will go. Though we will not forget the dead, millions who died that we may live, we will not forget them. But at least we understand that life happens. But whereby you are trying to gaslight us into a fake sham unity, I just want to announce to you all that I am here to destroy any fake sham unity building within the Igbos and the rest of the tribes in Nigeria, because they need our help. Now let me tell you people, the Igbo Ratel members, I'm not commanding you or telling you what to do with your life, but listen and listen good. Remember that if you don't know where you are going, people will take you to where they are going. The Ratel movement is going somewhere. Now ask yourself, is that where you were going initially before you joined? Where were you going first? I'm talking to the Igbos in Ratel movement. Where were you people going first before Very Dark Man came? That place that Ratel movement is going, if that place is where you are going before Very Dark Man come, no problem, keep going. But if it is not, understand that your ancestors is calling you back. You have to trace your footsteps back home. Don't be a fool. What is building now is not unity. It's a fake sham unity meant to gaslight us into some unity nonsense. When it's happening to us, we are the one killing ourselves. But once it is happening outside our land, we need unity. You people expect the Igbo people to walk on the blood of their ancestors and their dead bodies that fell in the battlefield. We should abandon them and come and be united with you. And I don't really see us finish.
My people, when I don't see them as it they happen, and that's all they bring and they come. Share the video, drop your own opinion in comment section, and make sure you follow this channel so that you will get our updates back to back as they happen.